Down Zitena, Geoffrey Karabilo, your guy.
Lazima ungesema jina yako yote.
Okay, Cops. Introduce
next person.
I've been nimekuwa fiti. My week imekuwa hectic. Busy kila kona.
You're a busy man.
Leo story ya pesa sasa kila kona.
Nice.
Nimekuwa na wageni wengi sana wiki. So nimekuwa
nyama choma tu.
Bana.
Out. Don't die.
But generally wiki yangu imekuwa fiti. Siwezi complain. Mungu anasaidia.
Regardless.
Hata mimi naonekana nitaishi Ruiru sasa. Watu wako na pesa.
Ita unorogana do.
Amen. We must speak blessings to my life.
From our mouth to God's ears.
Yes.
Direct.
Nasema nitabaki Ruiru. Otherwise mimi niko salama na shukuru. My week has been sad. I lost a very close friend.
Condolences.
So it's been mourning the whole weekend. Anasemanga it's all is well. It happens for a reason. Yeah.
Okay, I'll start by saying condolences to you.
Thank you.
And we'll meet on the other side. Apparently my week has been fine, cool, awesome. Actually, hii wiki imekuwa na jua, so Aquaman.
What do I have a feeling umeshinda ukiswim?
Aquaman. Kon ya Aquaman.
Oh God.
And then apart from kufuatilia story ile Madhe Wangara. Fantastic.
By the way, your story is nice and bad.
Okay,
we connected to history after all those years.
I think kama una blacklist, inaweza confold back home.
Queen of the South.
It's coming back home. Madhe amekuwa kama Reddington.
Alafu nimenotice kuna madhe, like kila area kuna madhe. No, seriously.
Okay, integemea. Okay, madhe kuna wako kila area depending unataka madhe wa nini.
That's true. But you see the
madhe wa mboga.
No, let's not act dumb. Madhe. Tunajua madhe.
Oh, madhe wa Joita?
Yes.
Washtundu.
So unaona hata sisi like kama meeting point yetu ilikuwa kwa madhe. So me like kwa madhe ni wapi? Cause mimi sijui kwa madhe wa mabeshte wangu wa like classmates wake basically. Cause tuko the same class. So I'm like tuna meet kwa madhe wapi? Like mimi madhe najua ni Wangara. So can't be Ngara. So I was like okay, so ilibidi nimeka phone call like kujua huo madhe ni gani na ako wapi. Kwenda Thika, anybody laniambia ni Crevas. Ni hapo tu around Crevas. I was so disappointed.
Alafu notice kwa madhe iko kwa nini Google. Literally iko kwa hapo. Store. Cannabis store.
Google ni
okay, ni bamba ni like madhe like amekuwa in operation for a very long time. Why say?
You've gone wrong, I guess.
Silika tu venye, I think ni juu venye watu wachanga wanashikanga.
Alafu
hawashikanga ukianza ni after
umesonga
wewe watu wamekufa lakini anashikwa tu. Okay, basically siku za mwezi ni 40.
Alafu unakia okay, mkinya bamba ni the 13.4 million to 10 million to 12 million. Pesa zinaenda wapi jamani? Pesa zinaenda wapi jamani?
No, but ukiangalia most of all people don't have financial literacy. So wewe ukipata pesa una feel na venye wewe mpasa 500 you have received confirmed. You have received 500.
Maybe it's depression. Depression na headache.
Oh shikiki na hivyo. No, that's for them.
Lakini imagine
madhe feeling fine na kujanga tu.
Imagine madhe yako na 12 million kwa nyumba. 12 million. Polite imetulia kwa nyumba. Cash.
Lakini
na ametulia.
Ukiangalia hiyo hesabu yote amekuwa supply according to other sources. Amekuwa supply Nairobi na Thika Juja.
Thika Road.
Wow.
So 12 million I think ni deal tu ya wiki moja.
Ama few days.
Actually wiki yenye mmemshika.
Cause amekuwa kiwork for long. 12 million hata kienda sini kana feel cap.
Hata mimi.
Definitely.
Nikawaambia billionaire unamwibia $500,000.
Alafu making it to us like ni iko kwa nyumba like it's in cash.
Unaona? And niko sure so ameenda kwa madhe kuna till na paratumia pale. So ako na liquid cash.
Ndio.
Alafu okay, hizo ndio madeko na unfolding mingi.
Sina pesa.
Imagine pia like okay, it's alleged that walishika the wrong mother.
Apparently pia hiyo the wrong mother.
The real mother, the real G.
The real G.
Ako in holding.
Goals.
But anyway, let's touch on authority wafanya kazi yao.
Acha tutajua. We'll follow up.
Majamatika road na consume. Okay, kumsaka anasema, let's to sum it up. Anasema you can arrest mother but you cannot arrest comadre.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally was arrest comadre.
Yeah, but utashika mother but
kila ngalo para tumina stalls.
And plus I'm sure like hao wase wanajuanga kuna hii time itafika nishiko ya masikufe. So I'm sure anakwanga amejipanga. Kama venye mzee akikufa inheritance anawaambia wewe shika hapa wewe. I'm sure kuna mtu ataendelea na hiyo.
Lazima.
Yeah.
Alafu hii wiki imekuwa na full of drama from women. Okay, shule call it drama ama attention. Okay, imekuwa na story mingi tu. So there's this story niliona juzi. Kuna mother alikuwa anapiga kelele kwa courtroom. Like actually si kupiga kelele, alikuwa na yell kwa courtroom. Because mtoto wake alikuwa, how should I put it, alikuwa okay, na chingi story walimu kupiga wanafunzi shule. Like walimpiga testicles. So the mom was like, mbona munipigie mtoto wangu testicles? Niko na watoto wawili, mtaka kumua mniambie mtaka kuwa mgani?
Unajua kwanza, let's focus on men are the carriers of the seed. So, do you know how many generations you've killed there? Because by the way, for that reason, I actually, mimi nasema ngata nikuweka sana jina mwanaume, I won't kick your balls. Okay, maybe sijafika extent ya mwanaume many piece off to the point.
Yeah, kick the balls.
Yeah, kick the balls, but signification.
Okay, but biologically nasemaga, okay, sisi ni kijana mdogo. Sasa kijana like I think hormones zake zitakuwa affected in a way that atakuwa mkubwa hata kuwa na base.
Wow.
Is that serious?
Oh yeah, that is. No, because I was meeting with some of my primary school friends. Najua primary lecture mtu wadogo mko wazuri. Sasa unapata mtu kama ni na sio like excuse me. Oh, ni wewe. Watu wamekuwa wakubwa leo.
Lakini mbona upige testicles?
Honestly. Alafu it's so intentional. Like at the elewa until the
nimekaa hapa na niko like what is going on in this teacher's mind? Piga mtu to that extent.
Speaking of teachers mind, unajua kama kuna tukio mimi sijaelewa a second from the police ni walimu. Like whatever is going on kwa kilima jamaa mimi sielewa hivi. Let me give you a scenario. I remember there's a time niko high school form 2. Wasa nishakwambia okay like nishaipigwa from 9 to 12. Like viboko liko mbele hivi kama kuni. You know. Wakazungwa baby stuff.
Is this a relationship?
Young. No, it's making sure. Lafu. I don't know. It was so weird. Lakini nilipigwa from 9, I think 9:20, 9:30 hadi 12.
12 p.m.
Vita.
Yako wewe you're very okay, uko sawa. Mimi nilipigwa kutoka 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. the whole day. Hakuna lunch, hakuna breakfast. Ni tumeamkia kwa dormitory.
Lafu ile stuff unapigwa hadi uchungu unacha kusikia uchungu. So inakuwa pointless.
Mimi nilifura mikono hadi ikafika tu mahali I'm like when chago tu.
Jamii state ni watete but I think ni frustration also hapo na.
Za nini?
Because for example kama mimi nilikuwa mgonjwa high school. Nimeenda kwa mwalimu anipatie leave out cheat niende hosi. Mwalimu anatembea. Wasa wanakimbia. Jamii ni mgonjwa naenda kwake. Alafu kufika hapo anashangaa mbona anatembea na watu wanakimbia. Nikasikia kwa niko na hapa hivi. Hii ni alama ya mwalimu kunichapa. Alikuwa mwalimu wa CRE. Mwalimu wa CRE.
Kwanza mwalimu wa CRE ndio anakuchapa ni kama ondo Jesus.
Na ameokoka.
Na mimi kwanza Madam Rebecca mwenye alinichapa. Imagine hata alikufa. Nilisikia kifo yake I was like rest in peace. Lakini uliniumiza. Walai.
Uko na mbaya.
So
si niliambiwa I just found out anyway.
So mwalimu kuona damu kwa shati aka back to his senses. Ndako like aya pole tutende kwa nini kwa health unit utibiwe. Naambia hata leo mwana nimekuja leo natembea hivi kwa sababu ni mgonjwa. Alafu anaambia tusiripoti kwa headmaster nini, anaanza kunibembeleza hapo. Uzashaona ashaona damu. But so I think watu wako frustrated sana.
Okay.
Yenye na blind wanakuja tu wachape tu watu hii.
No, okay, yeah, wanakuanga frustrated but okay, recently nimekuja kurealize mwalimu wako wa kwanza ni wazazi wako. Okay, for me I didn't know that. Mwalimu wako wa kwanza ni nani?
Mwalimu. I think the Ebu trend go back, try and establish the number of times umeshina na wazazi and the number of times umeshina na walimu.
Point yake ni mwalimu wa kwanza.
Your first teacher is always your parents. Sio ndo wanakulea? Exactly, before kupeleke kwa hiyo shule. So I think wow could deal na different types of people. Na kwanza ni watoto. Unajua wenye watoto wananga breaks. I can attest to that. It has been my morning today, so yeah, hawananga break, so you just have to find that enough. I think actually I would advocate for sijui test itafanywa aje, but haya walimu wako passionate about kufunza. Si mwalimu ana force kenye mimi naamini wewe pia unafaa kuamini, kenye mimi najua wewe unafaa kujua, like wakuwe open minded basically. Yeah.
But walimu
ndio sasa tungekuwa na hizo alama tunakonga nazo. Mimi mimi niko na yangu ya mikono.
Alafu I remember pia kuna mwalimu ashaniambiaga like I don't know whatever goes into akili walimu si ile ni. Ashaniambia actually ilikuwa academic day. Unajua ndio ni mzazi. Ati fi unapatia kijana wewe fanya biashara. Huyo kijana kwa zile yana mahali.
Wow.
Inakaa vibaya lakini amesaidia at some point by the way.
Amesaidia na nini?
Unajua?
Sasa ni kwa hapo msee.
Cause okay, I think that is wrong.
That's so wrong.
That's so wrong. Because as much as so ulisoma hadi ukafika campus.
I've never been that man. Yeah. Actually that ilikuwa motivating factor.
Exactly.
Nilitaka prove wrong.
Okay. Maybe that was the intention. But that's a very poor way of delivering it.
Negative. Should we call it negative encouragement?
Yeah.
Maybe, okay.
I'm a reverse psychology.
And the main reason I'm saying it's wrong.
Maybe, yeah, it's wrong, yeah. Maybe ni mwako msee mwingine. Kada inaweza wako wale. In a way that this guy is very fit in this field, but not this field.
Now, my question goes to this. The main reason I'm saying is wrong is, do you care enough to understand this person is different from the other? That can you tell how you for a teacher, you need to comprehend that.
Yeah.
Because last I checked, it was even wazazi wana operating. Unaona kama venye watoto, you see like my dad always, he loves telling us how kwao walireziwa. Ni watoto, they were like a kijiji, so walireziwa hivyo, even my uncles and my cousins and everything. For some reason we find that wrong right now, sijui kwa nini. But my dad used to tell me, mzee wetu akideal, now his father, mzee wetu akitaka kutupanisha, alikuwa anajua huyu nikimfanyia hivi, si venye nitafanyia huyo mwingine. So you see that level of understanding, and mind you, si ati ni my dad, his cousin, his sister, strangers. So najua huyu mtoto ni wa neighbor na ni venye nimemuobserve anafaa kutitiwa hivi na hivi na hivi. Kama anaogopa mama yake, I will tell her not to do something, ama nitambia mama yake because I know anamuogopa. That's how that kill. Ama huyu unajua nikimtandika vizuri atati. I mean, I think teachers need to have that level of understanding. Watch it to learn.
Because the teachers nowadays work on a ile mentality ya I'm here to at least to get money, to at least survive. Ako passionate with what they do.
But
like
see,
the only option.
So you think ban hiyo ilikuwa banned, kupiga wanafunzi was banned sometime back? Ama ilirudishwa?
Sasa hata iko ban time ilikuwa ban. Hata tukiwa high school tulikuwa tunaambiwa venye kuchapa watu ni mbaya, lakini the parents will still do it. The people will still do it. Hata teachers.
Actually, wakati tulikuwa high school,
I think what one of you notice the difference between discipline na kubit. Discipline mtoi.
That's allowed.
It's allowed.
Lakini si
kumtandika ni kama unataka kumua.
Yeah.
Kuna walikuwa personal ndio kunja mangumi.
Alafu
kuna walimu kwa Karabila kumwambia usiende kusema ama nitakufanyia 1 2 3. So
Unaona? Alafu I think kuna age fulani mtu afai kuwa acha kuchapwa ni kuongeleshwa.
I vouch for 16. I thought she was 18 with these kids.
16.
Try 14 to 16 hapo.
At the peak of their teen.
Cause Mika, my niece mwenye ako, she's I think past 10. She actually tells her mother, stop using my hair as an experiment.
What?
Alipelekwa salon akafinya nywele. Alitesheniwa ufai kutesheniwa kwa nywele kuziza you get headaches na unakata hairline. So aliambia mama yake like, because that was like the second time amerudi salon. So aliambia mama yake like, stop using my hair as an experiment. Na mama yake alisikiliza actually. You see now that's for me that's
okay, that's what I love. That's what I love about this generation Z, is the fact that they speak out their mind.
Yeah.
Without the fear of being victimized. Watakwambia tu ukweli, wewe mcheki mse usifanye hivi. Outright.
Because obviously kuna age fulani unasema uchapo tu.
Yeah.
Tokyo age unaongeleshwa. Ukipita age ya kuongeleshwa, enda stage ya mwisho ya conversations. Where I'm having a conversation with yourself. Or sababu siwezi ku advice, let's now have a conversation, let me get your side of point of view. Because ukisha tukichapa mtoto ati sababu amekudisobea amefanya vitu atenda tu akiregister kwa kile, that's how things work. Anaanza tu kwa violent. Mimi
hata sometimes unapatanga sawa mzazi ameniambia nisifanye kitu lakini venye nimeifanya it actually worked because mimi nakumbuka nikiwa mdogo nilikuwa naambia mamangu hapana inafaa kufanya hivi, so I do my way until it's right and then my mom will be like okay sawa, good for you.
Speaking okay, on that note, kuna ile another clip niliona yeah, I think I don't know if she's a teen girl talking back to her mom. I don't know the video.
Yes.
Alafu it is alleged that anarezewa na single mom, hana mzazi.
Yeah.
So I think fathers do play a very big role.
Kai. Teacher.
Go ahead.
Hey. This is my letter to men. Dear men, please, before sleeping with any woman, first understand your role as a man. Please understand your role as a man. Your role as a husband, your role as a father, and your role as a society. In the society, basically, like ukiwa in a society, because they sort of differ, but you need to know how to balance all of that. The same way we do it, because I believe that's how our parents live. That's how. Yes, actually that's how our parents live and that's how our parents right now are sort of breaking the norm, and I think that's why we are perishing. Dear men, please please go back to your traditions. Go back, uelewe kwa nini mwanaume alikuwa actually please start from circumcision. Get to understand why you are circumcised. What was expected of you now that you're circumcised? What's expected of you now that you're an adult? Because when you're connected, actually even noticed it on the burial, that the person who was preaching, it was actually done traditionally. So the person who was preaching was telling us the main reason why, and especially Kikuyu men, why we are so, we have lost value is because tulikosa kuelewa our roles in a family setup, in a society, and even outside, like you as a friend to another man, you as a friend to another lady, you know very well kuna boundary sizi cross na who dem. You know very well he's that, as much as he's not my close friend, one day he'll be a man, so he needs to know ABCD.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And how do we do this? We do this by, it'll sound misogynistic, I don't care, but I'm saying the truth. We have to embrace our masculinity as men.
Oh yes, please.
We have to embrace our masculinity. Hatuwezi take on the feminine energy kwa sababu the society inataka tukue at least feminine.
I actually agree with you, because that pastor was saying,
but
the main reason why we are actually embracing LGBTQ is because of that. Men are losing their masculinity, and now you're embracing femininity.
But okay, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back to this girl. when you disrespect mama yake.
Yeah.
Okay, let's eliminate the fact that maybe baba yake atakuwa absent. But okay, bado haipati authority ya kuwa disrespectful to your mom.
Leave alone the authority. The fact that she's talking back. Mimi mwenyewe, even if I was to talk back to my mom, it had to be in a very kind way.
I don't know.
Because my dad is there. So, her actually even choosing to, one, it's courage to choose to talk.
Back.
Leave alone the words. Choosing to talk, the decision itself. And then there is now, second, getting out the words in a manner that they all understand and it doesn't disrespect.
Let me be honest with you, Nancy. I think ingekuwa ni mama yangu who dema na mongelesha alikuwa na mongelesha. Let me be honest. Angekuwa kwa India anafanyiwa inongaje CPR. Yeah? Angekuwa anafanyiwa transplant ya damu na heart after 15 failed CPRs. Like I don't know.
Me and you both.
Mama yangu angempiga vita moja. Angesahau.
I think ikifika your level kuchapa itasaidia.
It does.
And you see,
I think it does.
You see, when I say parents are the first teachers, pia wewe ukiangalia tu mama vile alikuwa anaongelesha huo mtoto, you're teaching that child how to speak to you honestly. So funza mtoto wako
kitu ilimo sana. Hata sikuongea akaamua tu kumwekea umaki hadi maji.
Yes.
Maji
leo amemuosha, maji imebakisha. How about we clap for you, Todo?
I think I should rent out my mom for some people you
I know.
Well,
hey.
Odo kuna sema ati kuna generation Z ya 43 to 58 on the society. Bado kuna inakuja hivi.
There's this one question I always ask. Sawa, we've seen it. What solution are we providing? Ukiangalia comments, honestly, comments, it's more of people giving their opinions and all of that, but is that really a solution?
Okay, Nancy, let's be honest. It goes back to the human decency. Like, that's a bare minimum to respect your mom.
Yes.
She's the person who gave you life. She had an option to terminate, but she didn't. So the bare minimum you can give back in respect.
Respect.
The bare minimum.
We don't like I think we are slowly losing our value as basically as people who are growing up. Because the fact that unajua hata pastor alikuwa anatuuliza, the fact that unaona mtu mzee na hata uwezi msalimia, because in Kikuyu it means a lot, because huo mzee akikwambia thank you ndio ndo wako idea, that's a blessing already. Lakini wewe na his zako unatembea tu ama wewe na arrogance yako ama na genge ama na girlfriend yako.
I think Nairobi is taking a toll on us.
Actually, Nairobi,
because ushingia kwa matatu, ushingia kwa mat,
always take a toll on us.
Ushingia kwa
always a choice.
Ushingia kwa mat alafu like you see an elderly person amesimama kwa gari. No, make it like niko sure see what you are victims of this.
I was having a discussion with some of my friends. Wako like siwezi simamia mzee ama mmoja kuna mimba. Sema gari imejaa
na angeingia kwa nini?
Na mbona mengi?
Mwingine alisema anasimamia kipofu. Jenda kuona gari imejaa.
Atikaba
second. God forgive me, lakini hapana.
But to be like me honest you guys, me usimama though. Me upenda seat.
Sim.
Me upenda seat.
Todo like just respect. It doesn't cost you much. Na plus you're young. Come on. Unafaa kunapunguza nini? Unatumia energy yako. Anyway, sasa mmesikia gava inataka kubani.
Sawa.
Karabila hiko story. But you comment on silence.
Ndakupa ya ushinde kama umecheka nayo.
Yeah. Naona.
Simkipofu.
Sawa. Aya, gava ina TikTok.
Inasema ati TikTok is selling nini? Zaitwaje? Mnazitanga illicit videos on TikTok. Inaribu watoto basically.
Okay, you got a mixed reaction. Me got a mixed reaction about this.
Swali yangu inakuanga tu moja. Mtoto wako akiona hiyo kitu unakuanga wapi? Na So umemnunulia tablet, umemnunulia simu.
Sina una parental lock.
Last I checked, there are rules and regulations that apply to children in that device. So how again, where again? Because TikTok utaingia, utahitaji email, utahitaji password. Last I checked, mzazi na namba. Mzazi ndo ako na hii. Hata sisi zitakuja tu kwa hizi contact details. Haya, last I checked, mzazi ndo ako na hizo zote. Unless naonanga vibaya, cause mimi naonanga even my watoto wetu wadogo. Akitaka kuwatch like timeline yake limit ki hata kama katikati ya movie eno kacheze. Simple as that. The parents they're not even sorry, they're not me na urumianga cause it's haya. Ati unakuja kumwambia niongezee wana no. Please go and play. Please go read. Please go wash utensils. Please go do something.
Okay, in my opinion, nadhani hii kuweka child lock kuzima vitu zote ita see enough protection to avoid mtu watch hizo content from TikTok because mtu kuna friends akitoka hapo ataenda shule atapata wasome ako exposed to those kind of content. Akitoka hapo nje kuna society. I don't think that is the best. It's been working. So it's not working, but it's not the best. For me, I think the best solution, kawazazi, is building your child's confidence. In a way that I seek validation in any place. Akona confidence enough to know what is right and how to act on such stuff. Because ukiambia mtu hii story na love ni advice inamaanisha anailack, so anaenda kuseek somewhere else. Ataenda ambia na mabisi zake, ataenda amtoe kwa society, but akibuildiwa from home anajua this is wrong, this is right. Akona hata akiwatch akona a stable mind ku advise fellow kids on what to do, on what not to do, and how it's influencing them. That's my opinion.
Let me give you a scenario. Let me take it from kidogo. There's a time nilikuwa high school. Na mwaka nilikuwa nashinda tukichat. Like unabuy SMS za 10 bob, you have 200 SMSs, unashinda tukichat the whole night. So, let me give you a scenario. Mimi nilikuwa na mzazi funny sana. Mr. Rungu is a very funny human being. So this guy alibai okay, so nampatia pressure mpaka simu, right? Anakubaya katululu Rosafi. Anakubaia anakupea. So the trick inakujia hapa. Hakubai line ya Safaricom. Anakubai line ya you. I think that time got line ya you.
I remember you.
Yeah? So what you do, anakubai line ya you, anaka credit ya 100 bob. See, as much as okay, you can text any other line na free SMSs, ndio? Now here the catch. Jamaa kwa ile Safaricom hawezi kutext back juu expensive kwake. So you have the phone, you have the SMSs, but nobody's talking to you.
I like your dad.
Yeah.
You see, you have everything you want, but at the same time, you lack everything you want.
Basically, I think alikuwa anataka kukufunza. You need to figure, as in I think alikuwa anataka tu kuona venye utafikiria, like figuring it out. Maybe you will wash the car, unapate kama 200, ujinunulie line.
Okay, issue ilikuwa gani? Like ukitaka credit atakupea do ya credit. But now hapo kutaka ID yake wewe uchukue SIM card ya Safaricom, that's where you draw the line.
Exactly, but you see, si ndio upate hizo vitu ulikuwa unaonyesha mzazi how good you are. I mean, you earning it. You're trying to earn it.
Let me earn this.
Yeah.
Let me earn this.
So unaosha gari ukiambiwa enda kwa shamba unaenda unapata.
Let me tell you the side of okay, nika analyze nikaona kile alikuwa anataka kufanya. Yeah, alikuwa anataka like hakuwa anataka ni I work for the other side, ni pale ni Safaricom. Yeye hakutaka kunipele ni Safaricom in the first place. Jalijua ita take off my time, too much of my time nikishinda nikichat instead of kusoma.
Mr. Irongo, you did well. You did very well.
Nice one.
Sasa okay, let's go back to TikTok. I think ukubani TikTok, I don't know. I feel it's not the right move. I think Kenya majamaa wameanza kuitumia, they're making money via TikTok.
Yep.
So kufunga hiyo form ya TikTok not unless government hakutupatia jobs zingine, then that's the right move. But the pay on the other side, it's taking a toll on kids juu wamekuwa dependent nayo
sana.
hawalali.
It's so sad baby.
Hawalali. Sasa ndio
Instead of kuzisoma. No, because I read somewhere like if you want to learn something about if you want actually to know about something, basically someone has done it already, but the only way you can know about it it's through a book. It's not through this device.
Alafu it's bad and it's also good, but in a bad way kuna venye inaharibu our minds. When ambie akala the impact is doing to our brains, that I'm watching a video for 30 seconds and patia furaha alafu una swipe up ingine kulia, so una damage nini yako. How can you do that to your brain? Only tunafanya
it's unnatural.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's
self destruction.
Yeah,
but anyways, what people are still making money out of it, people are still educating people out of it. Yeah,
so I think it goes back to self
discipline.
Yes, self discipline. Thank you. Self discipline at the end of the day. So no uamue leo yote nalala, because you know maybe from Monday to no, because your brain actually, maybe if the best thing you can ever give your brain is sleep and reading books, like those are the two.
Because instead of building to destroy, thinking that you're building, ni kama unajenga 5 stories, unakata unaenda foundation tena unaanza tena unakata.
Like me ujiuliza hiyo swali every time nikipata like something challenging, I'm like mtu wa kitambo angefanya aje? Juka sai we might think we are the healthiest people, but honestly we are not. Kitambo uko nasikia story of obesity. Two of us.
True.
Because nikimaliza kula breakfast yangu niko kwa shamba ama nafanya house chores ama natembea 5 kilometers kwenda kuhunt.
Umesema obesity nikakumbuka conversation fulani na mzungu fulani. Apparently in Kenya ukiwa mnono when you rich kid when uko na pesa, but according to mzungu in England obesity inakuwa
the vice versa.
Unakula junk food kwa sababu junk food uko ni cheap. So ukila junk food huko when ni disgusting, hata si hata when ni poor disgusting. Lakini sorry to the obese. Okay,
like me want like okay, basically what I'm trying to say is, why don't we try by first understanding why something is being brought. I mean, angalia US walikata manguo zetu, Kenyan made clothes. Why? Now wanataka tuchukue zao.
Yeah.
You know, there's someone who said
it's harmful to the child.
Yeah.
Nilio post nikasema kai.
I know.
And this is the part because this guy from Nigeria anafaa kama mimi.
Gani?
Umse ana lead coup in Nigeria.
Oh.
This guy, I think there's a company only ban flights kwenda kwa country yake. So like after I think a week or so, they lift the ban. And the guys like, you know what guys? I don't think we need you guys here. Mskuja.
We don't need it.
Yeah. Join in the first place, why did you even ban your flights?
Inafaa kumkarana akisema aitwaje huwa South Africa Malema. Akisema we should now be addressing each other as equals.
I know, like I think nakumbuka nikutumia video like kijana, was it Charlie Chaplin, and he was
Charlie Chaplin.
He was asking who was it? It's just a senior guy. Like, why do I need a passport? Kwenda kwa country it's just next to me. Like, why? Mimi kama Mkenya, mbona nahitaji passport kwenda Angola? Like, mbona
just take a plane?
Yeah, niko na ID inakuonyesha mimi ni Mkenya, I'm the same person and the ID as I am, as you can see. So acha tunipite niende Angola nione mnafanyanga nini huku. You know, what's good here? Why?
Wanajua if we work as a team, we are more powerful.
Yeah.
But if we work as individuals,
it's high time Africa. Africa, I think it's turning up for ourselves. It's high time. I think that's what our president is doing. That's what Nigeria is doing.
Yeah. Oh,
Nigeria, sorry.
I read somewhere that our president is receiving threats from people from England and the States because they have noticed, like, usiona venye ukiona mtu anacheza ngol fulani unajua kwa unaenda. So like they've seen that, so he started receiving like threats, life threats, death threats, basically to life. Anyway, so
Anyway,
Australia hapana Australia. Tuko nyuma yako na maspia zetu. Tunakaa. Tuko nyuma yako.
Tukasikia kwanza Kenya tukasikia assassination.
We go on Twitter. We fight our own Twitter.
But ilianza na nani? This Gaddafi.
Alafu unajua how they turned Gaddafi into a bad person.
Yeah. That's
the same thing that they'll do to Ruto.
Yes, that's true.
Atarudisha kitu yake nini? Ile story yake ya 2007.
The sad part is Kenya media will also do the same. I mean, why? I know you're making money, but seriously, why? Umekuwa hii Kenya, umeona Kenya amefanya, unajua vitu zenye tujui, tunajua vitu zenye ujui, but surely unajua what the end game of all this was. Why wouldn't you just, be, I don't say mature, but positive enough to like fight that battle with the president? Okay, si hatuwezi jua. Okay, like mimi nasemanga wasewa media bidhaa wanachonga vitu nyingi hata kutuliko.
Yeah, kwa sababu
honestly
tuliambiwa na anaitwaje Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Anasema if you watch the news you'll be misinformed. But if you don't watch the news you'll be uninformed.
What's the best alternative?
That tells us more about how society runs. Alafu hii aspect ya individualism imeekwa in a way that
it's sounding so good to our ears, and we're forgetting that humans, first things, not when wanyama wanakuanga very dependent, we also like them. It's only that we have a better brain than them.
Bana.
So,
Mungu mwenyewe
historia, I am Miss Independent, I can do it on my own. No. You cannot do it on your own. Because hata hizo steps unaenda kanyaga juu, kuna mtu utashikilia, kuna mtu atakusaidia, kuna mtu, so hakuna historia.
Hata tulisoma kwa nini kwa history divide and rule.
Ndio.
Tulisoma
it's how history is.
Yeah. Coming to Africa, forming boundaries.
Yeah.
Kuja angalia hata Kenya kwa society zenyu, mtu akimake it kwa familia yenu mtazaje Illuminati hatuko like let's grow together as a family.
Kingangana, and you just inachosha tu na ukiangalia kwanza upasta I think nafanya mwita hapa preacher tu na Kikuyu alafu sijui kama tafuta another tribe na another tribe because we need to hate in our language to actually see it because unaona kama upasta alikuwa anatuambia tunajifanya sana tunajua nyimbo za za mazishi, lakini nyimbo za mazishi tunaimba gani hizi zenye musicians wa sai wanatutolea. Nani alikwambia zenye mababu zetu walikuwa wanaimba haziko effective? Who
for thought?
Who said? No one said. Ni sisi tuliamua. Colonization ni hapana. History tuna advance technology. Digital age tulikimbi
very fast we run. Okay, actually I think Nancy, you can't run away from the digital era.
I'm not saying you do. By the way,
but we can do like a blend of both.
But kuna vitu constant. Unaona kama venye unaambia ngwa as much hata upitie nini ama nini.
Let's go back.
There's always that core thing in you. There's always that core thing in you that tells you do this, don't do this. True or false?
True.
Exactly. Now we need to have that in our traditions. We need to kwanza alikuwa anasema taamini story ya religion. Because alikuwa anatuuliza why is it that we have the need to go to church to listen to someone to translate the Bible for us? Why? You have the mind, you have the capacity. Why are you going to church again? Because this is just one person who told you kujeni nitawasomea Biblia na niwatranslate. Wewe si nani?
That now makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Umesikia point umesema hapo ya the core thing in you.
Yeah.
Because leo mention hapa some weeks ago ile ya Griffin.
Yeah.
The freedom. Na tuambia kuhusu the human condition where we fight with our intellect and our instinct.
Yeah.
Still repeat your story about for the audience ama.
Please. Emphasis is key. Repetition is the mother of learning. Go ahead.
So, kwa kitabu Griffin Jeremy anasema vizuri how we run away from our instinct because of technology, because of our internet. In us, they are both right. For example, I'll tell you an example a bird. How bird flow? I was the same feather flow together. So easy birds na flows. For example, flamingos. Zikitoka Tanzania zikuja Lake Nakuru. Sisi zinakwenda in a team kwa sababu hapo when they in a team that ziko more secure,
strong,
ziko more strong, and it's gonna have a very good sense of direction. Also, one of the bird, let's say imepata internet, ikaona kutoka Tanzania hadi Nakuru, ni mbali. Na kuna food hapa Tanganyika. Bwana ni sasa hapa Tanganyika ni nini? Imagine hiyo bird sasa ni mbali. Imesave energy, imepata chakula, imesave time.
Inapunguza competition.
Exactly. Lakini ikikuja hizo flocks kirudi zipande hapo. Zitamuuliza mbona uko na nini au ungekuwa peke yako uko safe nini. Alafu ya penalties zake. Unapata intellect na instincts na fight, of which zinafaa ku resonate pamoja. They know when to do this and when to go instead of doing that, sisi kama binadamu we're fighting with it. That's unapata sisi wenyewe tuko na conflict within ourselves. Pata anxiety or depression. Una get? So if you have conflict within ourselves, na maanisha kama sina balance within myself, I cannot create balance outside. So I'll create more chaos because I have chaos in me. So
you be a reflection of what you have inside. Interesting. Food for thought.
You know, there's this most Christians wanaimbaga fill my cup until it runneth over. Actually, it's so proud if you say that. So it's from inside to outside. Is it the other way? It's from inside. So do the same with yourself.
Unajua Nancy, kuna tumesema I'm still contemplating about it. And the fact why we still have to go to church and you can read and interpret the Bible for ourselves.
Exactly. You have the intellect. Like say alinita slap. I was like, hey bro, I like what you're saying.
But then okay, like even put another perspective. Yeah. Why do I have to go to church every Sunday?
Why?
If I can read the Bible myself, I can interpret it. I think point ya kwenda church hiyo time ilikuwa ni
nacho kiangalia kitabu.
Kusoma Biblia na kuinterpretia juu. Maybe that time watu wanajua kusoma.
He was saying kitambo, why did our parents gather? Unaweza sema sawa unaenda church gathering, but why did our parents gather? It's to pray. Na haikuwa kuomba kwa kanisa, ilikuwa kwenda kuomba kwa one place, which was
shrines.
Mount Kirinyaga. Mount Kirinyaga, which is Mount Kenya right now. That is one. Two, if occasional events, if it's not circumcision, it's celebrations of weddings. Sai, why, like how and why did we let church, religion actually come in between all of that? Ukiangalia, sai we are demanding we need church wedding, we need traditional wedding for you to actually be married. Who said that? Why? No, we just picked it and we moved on. We didn't even
we never questioned.
Exactly, the why. And that's why mimi naambianga watu, mimi mtu akiniuliza do you believe in God? Mimi naambianga jeteketia guy. I believe in guy because no, who's God? God is the English God. They brought that to us and made us believe in that. Sai ukiulizwa what has God done for you and what has guy done for you? Utajibu nini?
The God.
Exactly. Because that's you know umefunzwa kuamini. Ukitekea when you are believing in guy I have a lot of questions but I feel like I'll be so rude, but ukibelieve in guy
we should have this debate actually.
Ukibelieve in guy do you really change? Did something not happen? No, it's just that you chose to take in a whole choice of belief that you don't even know where it started. No kasonga nayo without even questioning why.
It goes back to ile stuff nishaambiaga swingine ya voodoo. Do you remember? Like ile nilikuwa naambia
repeat.
Ile
repetition please.
Okay. Yeah, in a way that set traditional goals walikuwa wabaya. They did najua kuna mtu alikuwa na challenge. I think kwa documentary kwa YouTube. Mtu alikuwa anasema, "Skatai ni sawa. We have the God, we have our gods." Ndio. With a small g actually. But tufanyaje? Let's put them to test. You see? Like you come with your God, I come with my God. And then we put them to test.
Yeah.
So, the mzungu anakuja na God wake, alafu the traditional wanakam na voodoo. Actually unajua ya voodoo wewe na watu. Juu I think hizi stuff zina move na zina kitu ndani na zina dance actually. You see?
It goes back. Remember when I was saying about Andrew Tate? Why is it that we always run to the traditional ways to solve problems? Angalia COVID. Where did you go back to?
Ushago.
Thank you. Ulikimbia ushago. Kutoroka nini? COVID ililetwa na nani? Hata sisi hatujui. Sisi tulikimbia tu. Tulikimbia tukaamini, tukaomba and all that. Yani the level of in which these people carrying us. I could get mad, but
as we move to the next topic, I need to pose some questions to the audience. Ask yourself if Africans were spiritual or religious. Another question is belief a doubt or belief a fact? This is swali.
yeah.
Swali mwisho ilikuwa kuhusu history ya individualism. Is it something that was practiced in Asia, ancient time with our forefathers? Was it something that was practiced by them? Anyway, kuna story fulani hapa ya Isili ilikuwa anashangaa kuhusu kama gas inaweza lipuka hivyo ilikuwa wall.
That's a bombas.
Ba sisi watu si wajinga. Watu si wajinga.
Watu wajinga bwana.
Hebu mtupe news nzuri. Watu si wajinga.
Okay, alafu unajua I think Rabilo wanafanya ile stuff ya wana cushion us from panic. Kuna hiyo aspect.
Okay.
Okay, let me play the devil's advocate for once. As in, let's imagine, let's start believing ni bomb, right? Do you know the amount of panic inaweza cause sleep? The amount of panic inaweza cause tao. You know the amount of tension itakuwa around.
Sasa hata wangesema alleged bomb at least.
It goes back to the word bomb. And that's how the shida inaanzia, like disaster inaanzia hapo. Business ingefungwa sleep.
Oh god.
Majamaa wangeenda tao. You know, tungeza ku restrain back. So could eliminate the public fear, and then it shall happen, we have to report something.
Quick question. Who created the bomb?
Ni question nyingine nzuri sana.
Who created the bomb? Please let us know. Sijasema utaje mtu specific. Just let me know. Who created the bomb? Guys, stop letting me down. I can't nyamaza. Easy.
Human.
Thank you. So,
wanasema ati humans will fear what they don't understand, yet we create things we don't understand.
Like me ujuliza, hizi vitu zote mnafikiranga unajua hata kitu ni bamba. Mimi naangalia tu story ya Elon Musk and the Tesla thing. I'm like, that guy hakuwa anajua Kenya nafanya. Okay, alikuwa anaelewa, but sidhani kwa akili yake ilikuwa 90, hata si 90. 1,000 years from now, 2,000 years from now, this will come to life. I really don't.
I think it's just a man who's brave enough to dream.
Okay, it's okay to dream, but angalia in this aspect, if you're if you're in a position to dream of creating a different or a better world outside there, let's say turning Mars into
habitable grounds.
Why not use the same resources to make Earth a better place?
I think there are people who do dream and actually do make the world a better place. It's only that media ituonyeshangi. Social media.
Mina feeling kama
honestly, I do.
They're trying to run away from our problems, thinking that we are solving them, but we are actually creating more damage.
It's what we are good at.
All the tests zinafanywa for a better world zinafanywa in this world. We can use nuclear weapons to make Mars warm kidogo, ndio at least iko na chance ya
kwa habit wa binadamu.
So wanatest vitu wapi? Anyway,
like
kuna msee akaargue ati hawezi create a better world on earth because of the number of people on earth.
That's more of a lame excuse to run away from it.
Yeah, we're very good at running away from problems. Please look at us. Actually, start by looking at yourself. Ukipata shida, the first thing you do is think of running away from it. It's you don't think of the solution. It's the first thing you do.
Ukiangalia vizuri tumekuwa programmed into that.
Yes.
Angalia relationships.
Hata umeenda deep sana. Angalia tu social media kama yenye nilikuwa nasema. Mkiwa tu kwa matatu mkiri tu hivi. You are enjoying your peace kwa gari. Kasi dereva ata play music. Ni mtu tu ameweka TikTok. Inaongea very loud. Kuna mtu anacheka. I mean, how much does it hurt to just enjoy silence? I mean, you need silence. You're playing silence.
And then your running away mechanism ni kuva earphones.
Alafu
we need to help ourselves. We do.
Kwa hapa tunaangalia tu TikTok una scroll.
Unaharibu
akili. Alafu na swipe up unapata Winnie Odinga.
Ana rap. Ni nani?
Let me be honest. Even I think he watched more than 10 times. That girl has talent.
She can do better.
Sorry.
No, say me she's doing bad, but I think she has talent. So now venye unaambiangwa uko na kitu lakini mpaka irefiniwe ndio iko poa. Now for me I think akona hiyo kitu. Ikirefiniwa
kuna video fulani alisema yeye ni best ya Trini.
Anafaa pige collab.
Alafu I think si ati kurime vitu ni kurap. Sasa tusidanganyana ati nikirime vitu najua kurap. Angalia kuna mse fulani niliona TikTok fulani. I think two more on the group where mse anaongelea difference between calligraph na octopizo. Watu wanapenda nani? Beef. Watu wanapenda octo sababu ya the energy yako nayo, the rhyme scheme yako nayo. But ukiangalia nini za nani? Za octopizo. Octo ana hiyo talent ya ku rhyme vitu but akona sense for it zake.
Okay, what's your best? Okay, let me take you back. What's your favorite line? Yeah, Octo.
Number 9, babe. Infinity. Number 9, babe.
Lakini kuna nini fulani according to video, sasa anasema Octo akona talent kuandika. Octo akona talent ya kurhyme na kuuza uoga. Calligraph feminine.
Maybe sasa fikiria, I've just thought of a job opportunity hapo. Haya, umesema Octo akona talent ya kuandika.
Octo hakuandika.
Calligraph
kurhyme na kuuza uoga.
Kuna makosa gani? Job opportunity here. If you're good in writing poems and all of that, uandike calligraph. And then if you're good in rapping, ununue nini ya Octo. Si hata si lazima ununue Octo, anaweza tu amua kupe. I mean, it doesn't hurt because let me start by saying kwanza nimekumbuka Mill alikuwa anasema when they were starting the hip hop. Nakumbuka time when hip hop ilikuwa inaanza hiyo time kina J.
Yeah.
He said they were being paid to make music that is violent. And that's why unakumbuka Kanye West akisema we listen to music and then but we don't understand what you're doing. Kanye West said unasema I want to commit suicide. Unaona venye unaimbanga mambo ya rap unaingia into the zone. What you don't know, the
subconsciously.
Exactly, you're telling your subconscious I want to kill myself, I want to kill. Subconscious, the bottom line of subconscious inakupatianga kenye unaitisha. Basic. So now you see Kanye West was against, lakini watu walianza kusema Kanye West is bad, sijui anaongelea it doesn't make sense, blah blah blah. Work on that. Now nilikuwa nasema nini kuhusu job opportunity. Ukiangalia like you see like for someone, is it Rihanna by ilikuwa nani? She doesn't write her lyrics, she buys them. See your job opportunity.
Yeah.
So if you work on your pen and then find a way to reach out to people like akina Kali na tusicorruptiane tukue wazuri, I believe
kuna short change.
Wacha kwa idea. I believe tunaweza punguza nini unemployment Kenya.
I think kwa hiyo story watu walikuwa nasema hiyo point yako ya nini ya subconscious. Unajua subconscious na subconscious, the subconscious only affirms the conscious mind.
Yes.
That kama unachukia msee ni wewe subconscious ina justify your hate for him. Si ati ni unamchukia, ni kuaffirm your subconscious mind. Anyway, kuna story fulani pia nyingine inasumbua sana imenieka
same thing. Okay, before you go there, same thing with even your tongue, by the way. What you speak out comes back to you. So watch out what you put in here and here.
The power of your tongue.
Yes.
Kuna video fulani niliona juzi. I think nilishare na nini kwa group. Ni story ya umse alijichoma Mombasa. Story of
Masema hivyo nikakumbuka tu nikiona kichwa yake ikiwaka.
Alafu unajua like Kenyans on Twitter, me don't know, sijui kana haja gani. Yaani Kenyans on Twitter, sorry to say this but it's so sad. But the fact that mtu anasema nani alimpea lighter.
Wow. Wow. I be there for giving like wow. Guys. Wow.
I was just perplexed.
Mr. Outside already diama.
Okay, sikufanya kwa
kufanya kwa. Ameanza kuchomeka.
Definitely your percentage ya bang.
Seriously, hata mwili yako ikibaki ita function aje honestly.
It's so graphical by the way.
Itakuwa 90% bang.
Alafu on the same note, kuna story nyingine,
kuna vile nyingine ilikuwa inaonyesha akirekodiwa after mzima. Akudedi.
Yeah.
Imagine the agony, the pain. I think it goes back to frustration.
Alafu mtu ana record. Unaona msee amejimwagia mafuta amesimama kwa place alafu anajiwasha.
But I think niliona ni alitumia stima.
No.
Alitumia lighter. Niliona ameshikilia nini?
Alikuwa amesoma tu juu tuseme move up. A raised place like seme kama meza amesoma tu juu tuseme a raised place. Akajimwagia mafuta and the next thing we saw you is
lakini hata kama ni commit suicide. At least have mercy
to yourself. But I think unajua ile kuwa sacrificial lamb. I think I represent what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Now, the best to talk about it, it's maybe I being the sacrificial. Like it's not good. It's not the best. The best thing to do.
3 things led to that. 1, unemployment, of course. Which was
that's the reason.
Amefanya
engineering
which was caused by ametafuta job amekosa, amejaribu kuhustle, it's not working. We are living in a society where even our minds are very poor at concentration. So hata kisema anakaa kwa nyumba boeke, anaonika haimsaidii because some research somewhere showed us we have a time frame and we have to have accomplished things before that time. So I think unajua I'm trying to like live in his mind at the moment. So unaona akifikiri hizi vitu zote you're like by the way I think suicide is the way to go.
Let me take the high road pia kama wewe. Imagine amefanya engineering, sio? For 5 years. 6 years. 6 years. Without the difficulties, not like mesha campus, umehata lunch leo, umehata supper kesho. The sacrifice, the assignments, you know, the kusumbana na lecturer and then
girlfriend kama alikuwa naye.
Help. And then unakuja hapa kwa job market and the first thing unakutana nazo ni frustrations. Na mnyakobo akombele yako amepewa job out of connections and not out of qualifications.
Okay. Hey, guys, tuangalie
tunakuwa tu negative
bana, tuangalie our mental state by the way, because imefika point fulani inakuwa crazy. I think there's a guy alikuwa na I think Wajakoya once gave us a solution to everything. As a joke. No, it's not like a weed. Alikuwa kama joke. It was more of a joke to our ears, but to me it made a lot of sense. Wajakoya anasema it's high time tuko tunafanya kazi na shifts.
Yeah.
You see, like
on behalf of Wajakoya.
Akasema tufanya kazi na shift like unaingia job from 9 to 10 ama 9, like let's not say 9 to 10, let's say 9 to 12. Then go home. Mshahara. Definitely the productivity increase. If not you're doing the same job, like why should you work from January to December and I'm also confident of doing the same job and maybe even better than that. You see? Because I'll be giving my second alternative of opinion.
Wajakoya. That's not on my bill.
But I'll kama jokes.
I'm not sure I can afford it.
But hii point yangu bado. Yes, true. Wachako ya thumbs up. But bado tuna go back to our mental state as a society. Like, how can we solve this thing called
just
juu hata tukisema ati ni therapy, not many people can afford it. I don't remember there being free mental therapy.
Because history ya
I think
momentum dopamine. Tutaka about dopamine for a certain period of time. Tutarely on dopamine sana that you have to blind that that's not reality.
But I think it goes back to how able are you to open up, to speak to someone. You don't have to go to therapy. I'm for therapy sessions. What I need is to find, you know what, Nancy, can I talk to you about this and this, you know? I
have something to challenge that. Now, back in the day, like I told you, I compare things back in the day. So back in the day, you were born out of mom and dad. One of them, you must have gotten that trait from one of them, right? So whoever you got it from, how did they deal with it? For me, I think it's kwenda kwa shamba ama kwenda kufanya kazi fulani, volunteer work basically, because exactly right now I think one, to be made to believe that distraction is wrong. It's not, as long as you stay alive and you're doing something meaningful. Second, I believe ndasemaje, sahi doing volunteer work, yes, it's painful. Honestly, I am doing it and it's not fun, because the people who are, no, seriously, the people who are there, ni wale watu, they undermine you because you're not being paid. I don't remember how your value was measured with money when we started doing that long ago, but we are losing our humanity and that's why we are suffering. But basically, I know volunteer work is painful, but please do it. Usifanye hata kupendeza the employer. Fanya, what I usually tell myself when I'm doing it, I'm like, mimi naifanya, ndo hata nikisema I'm closing the day naenda nyumbani, when I look back, ndona nimefanya kazi poa, I'm so happy with myself. Now let me go home and rest. Because I'm sure hata nyinyi mkifikiria ukiona umefanya kitu poa, unaendanga umefurahi, unalala vizuri. Yes.
But it goes, I think, okay, with this whole story, it goes back to, let's find a solution to unemployment.
Because hii story ya mental, angalia story nyingine, history ya mother ana commit suicide after killing the child. Alafu the way unaua mtoi pia, really, how can you do that to a innocent young kid?
I have an answer to your question. According to the so-called research, humans are born evil. Doing good is it's a choice. Like unachagua kufanya vizuri. Now, what I wanted to, the solution to unemployment. Mimi ningeulizwa, Kenya tunafaa kuwa na production companies as many as possible, from chai, sukari.
Can I got on that?
Alafu ngoja, Professor Lumumba gave me an idea in his podcast. It's called the Alpha Podcast. You should listen to it, by the way. What he says is the problem with African leaders is that they never retire. And when they do, they retire to death. Kibaki alikufa na miaka ngapi? Uhuru alitoka after how many sessions?
2.
Jomo Kenyatta alikufa na miaka ngapi? Moi alikufa na mimi unajua sitaki kwenda tunaishi Kenya. Let's focus on Kenya. If you look at leaders, when do they retire?
You don't.
Haya, hata wachana na politicians. Office yenu mtu wako in the K lakini bado ndo boss wako. Why is that? Na tushaambiwa retirement age ni 60. Lakini
actually you got to hadi 50 something.
78 still on the seat, and I am not. Mimi sisemi ati wamekuwa wajinga manini. You know, I would prefer if I'm the boss and I'm coming to the 78-year-old guy to tell him, this and this has happened. I am seeking your advice. You know, because you're wise. Umekuwa hapa longer than me. This is me learning. Other than, wacha nikalia hapa, nitatoka nikikufa.
I think Nancy goes back to.
Watu tutaiandika lini? Nitaikuwa president lini?
Let me revert to that.
Yes.
You said we create production farms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something, it's achievable, but I think there's a thing I was reading somewhere, and somebody was complaining about the fact that it's too expensive, the procedure of even creating a production company or a manufacturing company or a manufacturing plant in this country.
Brian.
Super expensive and tiresome.
Very
Brian,
very
sikatai.
So we have to listen that so that we can create more opportunities.
Let's start with the core problem. Manufacturing company. Ndio. Haya. Nani walituharibia Mumias? Politicians. Our leaders.
Politicians.
Nani alituharibia? Tulikuwa tunalima pyrethrum. Mimi nakumbuka nikiwa high school penye nilikuwa naambiwa ilikuwa na nyuki ama ni wapi? Tuna ya nyuki tukaona pyrethrum na tulienda na tukachuna vizuri, unapata wamama huko they are so kind to you. Unachuna vizuri, unanusa pyrethrum. Una nini?
Pan paper.
Mimi sikuenda pan paper, mimi nilienda nini na nyuki. Haya, kuna unajua turudini mashambani by the way. Turudini mashambani. Economy is the backbone of agriculture is the backbone of economy.
I think I've ever been to Naivas. Naivas in Samaga. When you have your meal, always remember it's a farmer who made it possible for you to have a meal. No, who made it possible for you to have a meal.
Sasa unajua kumkumbuka si shida, unamshukuru aje?
Si anakuzia products you have to buy.
You know, when I was at Trude Africa, there was news where His Excellency alisema we are going to kill all brokers. Last I checked, even I who wanted to do rabbit farming, I already know brokers or rabbit farming. Na sifanyi na wajua.
They have
farming,
they have to be
rabbit,
there.
lakini
Lancy,
najua.
they have to be there to create the equilibrium and the shift.
Can't you have a system, honestly?
We can't.
A system
We can't.
hata kani brokers wako
let me do something
wacha
for free.
wakue sikia
The system is there already in
wacha
place.
wakue hapana, it's not properly iko vizuri.
Okay, the problem is the shida iko hapa ni we corrupt the system for our own gain, and that's where the brokers come in.
Sasa and we go back to the same thing, leadership.
And leadership starts
The
from
one thing that is killing
a
us,
single unit. That's a family.
and now I even hear Professor Lumumba saying that the main reason why Russia and China are interested in Africa, si ati wanataka kuwa wazuri kwetu, it's because they're trying to take the power from the United States.
You know?
It's not about ati
They're being
you
generous.
know you were good, so we're gonna be good also.
We're gonna lay off the
Politics.
debts.
So, oh Jesus, it is so sad.
Politics ina ruin kila kitu. Unapata project, ukipa project uko na mentality ya kuimaliza. Politicians akishafunga project, once he's out of office, that project dies.
Even in Asanga.
Yeah.
Like me na shanganga. You know, I still believe up to date, whatever the late Kibaki left is his projects. Kama zingekuwa zinaendelea kuimplement. I hear some of them are still being implemented. But if angeacha like ndasemaje,
A well laid out strategy.
it's there. But sasa watu wa kufuatilia ndo
I think
shida.
there's a time.
I hear each president comes, si una venye wamesema. Unakuja nitakataka mlikuwa mnafanya, let me show you how to do.
I think there's a time I was having a conversation with someone in KU. Alikuwa ananiambia time Mugenda alikuwa in office. I think sina alikuja gani ile idea kwa na referral, right? Alafu after a while it was like more of a dead project until she had to be brought back in again ndio ikakuwa revive. So the problem was, I think mwenye kwa ananiambia issue ilikuwa si ati mwenye alikuwa in office hange run, but issue ni you have to be visionary enough to see what the other person was seeing so that you can implement that. So watu wengine wanakujenga kwa ofisi and you're like, you know what, I have this idea and this idea, so I have to run it my way, not your way.
Unajua, when I had this guy, and I agree with you, I had this former politician mwenye alilose Wanjigi, thank you. When Wanjigi was talking about how he sat down with Mr. Kibaki and they were planning about Thika Road. Unajua nakutenga Thika Road nafikiria. Thika Road kama ingekuwa imetengenezwa kimalamala kazi zile kwetu za ushago, hatungekuwa tunaipitia. Hatungekuwa na traffic yote. But everybody wants something that is good, but not everyone is willing to work for it. Because we are so desperate on feeding on power as humans, honestly, as leaders. That
Power runs everything.
Sijakataa, but sawa unaweza kwa, I mean Kibaki had it and he did something. He's still doing something. Because I understand story SGR, it was something he planned out, only that the budget and budget ndo tulichezwa.
Ilikuwa changed that.
Yeah. But it was still his idea. I mean, and that's why it's out of this reason that I still I still believe that it's out of going back. Kimbia endo utafute nani alifanya kitu unataka kufanya kabla uanze kuifanya. Because that's what I mean, nani Elon Musk did. Kibaki hivyo mimi ningeulizwa if I was a president, mimi ningeanza na kuelewa alikuwa anafikiriaje. Alikuwa na consult akina nani? Alikuwa anasoma nini? For him to get to these strategies, for him to see this vision for Kenya, because I don't think you can get there without understanding that. And so
I think Kibaki had a tough lady.
Sawa, tafuta tough lady, my friend. Are you trying to make legacy? Tafuta tough lady. And also beware of the consequence, because tough ladies are not easy to be with. Yeah, uliona venye alingangana na wake.
Speaking of tough lady, I think there's a lady. I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing with ladies. I think si moja.
See your point.
Okay, just kia moja though, but I've had several cases where a guy amekuwa imprisoned because amekuwa alleged of rape, you know.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's false
information.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah, that's
why do we go to that extent where
some state of affairs
to victimize and stay innocent just to prove our point or to satisfy our ego?
Sure.
Permission denied.
Yeah.
Sasa anaweza kuwa akikuuliza na wewe si lady.
Sitaki kujibu watu another scenario.
To better do an understanding why you ladies.
It's basically what I just said. Yeah. It's about power and revenge. Now for women, like I told you initially, my dear men, ndo ibarua yenyu ya pili ama ndo ya tatu.
A little to them.
Whatever you give to a woman, she multiplies. You give her seeds, she gives you children. You give her hasira, she gives you revenge, for the lack of a better word.
But
now,
actually,
on the story of rape.
Okay, why involve a kid?
Ukiangalia vizuri, chances are he was trying to revenge on something. Either she was done to, or someone around her, or that child actually was done to.
Because according to that,
na kwa akili yake ana feel this should be the person. I don't know for a fact, but this should be the person. Either you failed to protect, it's even what you see outside here. Nikuulize swali, why is it that single mothers hawawangi vijana wadogo zaidi? Usiniambie story ya Diana Marwa na nani na Bahati ndakugelea. Why is it that single women don't marry wewe? Mbona mama wa 31 kuja kuoe?
Because they need someone to look up to.
Let me answer
There's that.
Okay, yeah, actually, wakasemaga ladies marry looking up.
Yes.
And men marry looking down. Like, I need that respect, I'm a dominance, you know. So, if I want to marry and I have a degree, for peace of mind, I'll go for someone who has a diploma.
It's for the same reason. Sasa.
Ngoja.
Ukiwa high school ama ukiwa primary school unaambiwa wewe soma, mtoto wako ako nursery.
I get your point. Your point anasema ati uko na degree unataka?
Like for peace of mind, you go for someone with a diploma.
Peace of mind.
It's true.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. in the line of medicine, these I've encountered like mara kadhaa. At some extent I was like, hata sasa zitaka kuwa nurse. A doctor cannot marry a nurse. Most chances, a doctor cannot marry a nurse. A doctor will want to marry another doctor.
Oh, I get, but point yangu to minister ni I'll find intelligence attractive.
It is attractive.
Okay.
I know your point.
Point yako ni,
but just because you have a diploma means you're not intelligent.
Point yako ni,
that's a belief system.
Me na believe as long as you know how to keep your feminine energy intact, I'll keep my masculine energy intact. I'll play my role, you play your role. Your intelligence,
you're lying to yourself, my guy. Let me be honest with you.
Watch hata hivyo. Umeangalia generation yetu?
It's fucked up.
Ukiambia mtu sahi Karabilo, ukiambia mtu sahi I am working on my self journey. Ako like, what?
That's actually another thing. I
You
don't. I
want
take
on
it
a
as crap.
self journey, ebu jaribu. It's a very rare you find people ati ebu nieleze like help me understand what is that you're doing.
Thank
Do
you,
you
Nancy.
know?
Okay, somebody speaks up.
Yes, because watu wako like unafaa kutafuta sijui job ama unang'ang'ana huko kwa streets. It's as if knowing myself is a sin that I shouldn't.
That's okay. That's right.
Yeah.
Point yangu ni with an intelligent woman, she will know that ukitana struggle. She will know this. I know this generation is fucked up.
Let me just summarize.
But this generation is really fucked up. But with a girl who is in this generation and is intelligent enough to see beyond what other ladies see, that's really attractive.
Now to summarize all that, it's just nika sasa unajaribu kuuliza mbona tupatangi diamonds vile tunapatanga mawe.
No, sasa
nijibu hiyo swali.
Wewe mbona kusummarize kitu haraka sana. Ongeza district Rabilo slowly.
But iko.
Iko.
Ni vile
sijakata lakini why is it that you walk on stones? Let
me district Rabilo slowly.
Yes, please.
Don't summarize it so fast.
Okay, sawa nimenyamaza.
Okay, Karabilo. Okay, I'm not saying that intelligence is bad. And actually, let me take this for a fact. Women are like 3 steps ahead of men. Every other time. Every other time.
Yeah, true.
Keep that in mind. Every other time. So, if you go for
no matter the situation,
no matter the situation
or the age, continue.
Intuition in women is
higher. Thank you. Proceed.
So, as a matter of intelligence, si tutaka kumkalia in a way that inakaa weird, but nataka nikuwa ile aspect ya I'm sitting in a dominance position. I can dominate. You know. I can tell you know what, by the way, and this and this and this. But so because the same level, tunasumbuana vibaya sana.
Na get point yako kwa dominant. It's okay.
How do you achieve that?
Point yangu ni aspect of attraction.
Okay. Intelligence.
For me, yes, I can put my dominance there. Them akiwa intelligent enough. Kuna kuwa aware of things, but kuna intelligence. An intelligent woman will know that you're supposed to be dominant. Si amadanganya. Ni kweli.
That's true.
Yeah. Point yenu ni
what is your concern exactly? I'm trying to understand this concern.
Concern yangu ni hiyo aspect ya dominance inafanya men wana settle for less. Settle for less.
Oh, really?
Just to have good dominance. Opata mse akona kwake. I'm not attractive. They find I'm attractive pale. I'm smart. She can actually be at a certain level kwa maisha yake, but he will rather go ocha. Achukue demo ocha. Mwenye anaweza ambia kitu yote, anaweza ambia nini, anaweza ambia fanye.
Okay, so now that's negative dominance.
Honestly.
Angalia mjana sasa wanasemanga ama demo wa Nairobi ni wa kudate, si wa kuoa. That's what people say. Ama danganya.
Ni kweli.
Wanasema au demo wa Nairobi au ni kudate.
Mademo wa Nairobi ndio wanakuja kuomba. Okay, like let's be honest.
That's nakwambia wa Nairobi vile kusema kuna diamond kwa mamawe. Wako wengi but obviously kuna dem fulani hapa ako sawa, ako beyond hizi mamawe tunaona hapa. Sasa anako Nairobi na melela Nairobi.
Usite madem mamawe.
Nienda umesema.
Hapana, mimi nimesema diamonds are rare. There's a reason why we don't walk on diamonds, we walk on stones. Kuna wale wao nimetaja msichana.
In comparison.
In context.
I was in the context. Takushia wale.
Tunaweza review Rona kwa kusema hivyo. Anyway, point yangu ni
unajaribu tu kuniekelea. You're trying to sing for me. Unajaribu kunionea. And keep off.
Kai. Yes, sasa kipofu tuache. Si fiti.
Sawa. Tumet. Bana. Haya mliona mbona mimi napenda demo akona penis na he's very proud na he's not gay. Ama ni mtu niliona.
No, that's fucked up.
Well, some men are choosing to take us the way we are.
Okay.
You should try that if you're not doing it.
Sorry, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Anasema ni love.
Eh.
Mwambie.
Relax.
Mwambie jaribio.
I see.
Lakini
I'll go the Museveni way. Let me be honest. Me until you okay, see ni boy na dem. Acha kuwa na mtoto. Sawa, I'm easy. Sawa. I can do that.
Akipata mtoto akiwa na hiyo penis.
Well and good.
No, cause
Let's see how that works out.
No, because I've never encountered a person who has both
Transgender
reproductive
organs.
Yes, on the same body, transgender. I've never encountered such, but I would want to just understand how one their body functions, and two when it comes to reproductivity, how
Exactly. Like I was talking about I won't take that road. Actually, I won't. I'll go the
I
Museveni
have a
way.
lot of questions for you.
Please shoot.
So, are you fearing to take them because of what society will think of you, or are you doing out of you as a person?
Me as a person.
So
First of all, I'm homophobic, and that will feel like I'm being gay.
Wasema?
it would feel like he's gay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Karabulu, please speak.
Audience.
Please let us know what if you would date a transgender person, because I feel nika
Actually, he's not even transgender.
I think the science I know. I know that no matter hata kama kona there's a dominant gene which
hormones.
Which niko sure if it's feminine itakuwa dominant.
there was a
Actually, Ishuni, she's not even transgender per se. Okay, how do you call people? Jusemsama kona?
both reproductive
Hana
system.
both. I think if I read it right, I read it correctly.
Ati?
Kwani Google iko mbali, siko hapa, suache tu Google. Where's Google? Yes, Google.
Ati yeye ni dem mwanaume ametani kwa gari.
No. It's a man and a dem wake na dem wake anapenda.
Acha na man. Tuangalie dem.
Let's focus.
Wacha focus na udem. Udem ni dem akona male organ.
Yes.
Wait.
Minus the female organ.
Wait, this one says
Minus female.
This one says a transgender person is someone whose gender identity differs from that typically associated with the sex they were assigned at birth.
Exactly.
From this definition,
nakwambia who dem si transgender. Also, that's I'm trying to make it clear. Si transgender.
Oh my god. Yeah, now I see it.
From the definition, scared of the definition.
So that's what
You say, I identify now.
I get the point now. No, in my mind I thought this lady was born with both reproductive system in her body.
Let's assume she has. Well, actually, she has one, but other aspect near female. Yeah, maybe she has boobs, she has hips, every other thing, but I got a penis.
Daddy, are you okay?
Now you understand my point of view when I'm saying that makes me feel as if I'll be gay. I can't even say that.
Yes, Karabula, the mic is here. Please speak your heart out.
This is a safe space.
Yes, good people. This is a safe space. Speak.
You're speaking out your mind.
No, I'm speaking out my mind, by the way. Don't take me to court for saying such things.
It's your opinion.
Okay, it's my opinion. If you are transgender, go for mental checkup.
Anza kwa akili.
Anza tu kwa hapa, because wewe nani? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Do you remember Karabilo? Do you know this guy Entoga Mackenzie? Mackenzie sema unachopigana nacho hukijui kitu.
Okay, as we might laughing, but this thing is very, very serious.
Actually, it's mental.
Because tuna assume these people have. Because how can you
Thank you.
Kuna
understand your point.
Madaktari wanakupeleka unaenda surgery unaekelewa mwenyewe.
Okay, let us understand. Okay, let us understand what female and male is from definition. What do you understand by female? What do we understand by female?
Look at me.
And how do you understand by male? As long as yeah, akona which chromosome?
The X. That's a question for another day.
Mental health checkup. Let's not get fucked up.
Actually, okay, very joke, let me be honest. What I think, okay, mimi nasemaga mimi siogopa kusema homophobia.
So, unajua, I have friends, by the way. I have friends who are...
Mimi sina, outline. Mimi uko best.
I have friends who are gay. But as long as it is just me and you, not you and your gayism, tutakosana. Weka in your lane, don't spread your belief. Just stay there. It is okay. It's your safe space. Kaa huko.
Karabito, let's go back to ile aspect ya creation, right? Basic knowledge from CRE. God created
Adam and Eve.
Man and woman.
Man and woman. And from man came a woman. So,
man.
Exactly.
Okay. Point yangu ni, you cannot advise someone who needs a hug. I get. Just...
I also feel like...
you cannot advise someone who needs a hug. To see your advice, all they need
is a hug.
It's a hug. In this sense that let them deal with their mental health. Let them deal with the mental health. Tusiwaongezee uchungu kwa sababu we believe otherwise. That's my point. Wacha nao deal na mental health yao. But as long as it affect, just leave them. Don't add.
Kuna wakati na kitingi mchini na juliza. What happened to that kawoga ya kusema the word sex mbele ya mzazi? Hata na mtu tu. Mtu mzima beshte yako. Au ulikuwa unaambia mtu kuhusu sex kwa mdogo?
Hata girlfriend acha sex.
Ulikuwa unaambia mtu. Ako kawoga where did that?
I'm trying to imagine a scenario. Maybe imagine a scenario whereby we are all parents at some point. Alafu your kids coming home anakwambia, "Dad, you know what? I have a boyfriend."
Hata hivyo anakuletea kwa nyumba.
Your son tells you, "Dad, I have a boyfriend." I love the moment of silence. So let's proceed. Let's move on swiftly.
I have failed as a father.
Let's move on swiftly. Let's move on swiftly.
I think that's why like people like Baba Yanani Luther Vandross was killed because. But I honestly don't see why you should. Akina Cookie, hapana si Cookie ni Lucius. Na Jamal. Alikuwa anapigana lakini. Okay, mimi sijui mimi naonanga. You know at the end of the day it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
So nika wewe nikulaumu ukikula mandazi na niko na pancake na nakula pancake.
Yeah, it's okay. But okay, it's alright. It's an issue na hiyo. But as long as whatever they're doing does not influence me or anybody. Okay, like wasifanye iko kama influential. Ama wanajaribu kuperceive another somebody's son to join their movement. That's what's wrong.
The more, and I feel the more we attack them, the more they resist.
Yeah.
And the more they are like, okay, someone...
We fight back.
We fight back. We can accept your team mdomo wako nayo. They'll fight back. They even go to the streets. And when they're on the streets wako na hiyo chance ya ku show.
Tukupeleke UK.
Yeah.
Tukupeleke UK.
Bravo.
Ukakae na wao.
Bravo. Because wakitoka from their closets, wakuje nje, wanaanza ku spread these things to schools. That's what is happening in America. So America, instead of kuwapeleka therapy, wanawatak because they don't believe in what they do. Yes, it's okay not to believe in what they do, but tusiende tuwatoe kwa closet yao kuja hapa nje.
Niko na swali. Oh, it's sort of out of context. Did you guys in high school encounter a pastor called Cyrus?
Cyrus?
Wananyuki.
I'm from Kitale.
Huyo mtu alitudanganya. Unajua shule yetu tuliambiwa ati twendeni mkaombewe. You burn your boyfriend so that you stop feeling things about them, blah blah blah. Hi, principal wetu ni nani? All farm fast. Let's go for a retreat one weekend. Hi, I think it was like 3 years later. Kumbe brother ni gay. Actually ni bi. Alikuwa analala na unaona saka mimi simko tumeenda. Alikuwa atafuta dem analala naye. Alishikwa. Unaona that's how you need the story. So sometimes I just wonder if people can show us wonders as well. Msisemanga ni sisi pia nini kuna watu.
Anyway, let's sum this thing up. It's about time.
Wait, before to sum it up, kuna swali.
Okay, ask.
How do you find strength to deal with our tantrums? You as men.
We just sit back and say sorry.
Good job. Keep it up. Uko na kitu kusema? Daddy yangu bado umekasirika.
You just sit back, sip water.
Bado umekasirika.
Mimi bado niko story nyingi but
nikokele coffee you come back to reality.
But swali yako ni how do we give tantrums from women?
Huyu uko kwao ni say sorry na life inasonga.
Yeah, and just sip water.
I mean, I'll give you time go think then come talk to me. Kwa sababu asiwezi deal na hiyo kelele honestly. Mimi siwezi deal na kelele.
Me and you both. Mimi nitakuacha hapo tu. Blah.
Just go deal with your problems. Once you are in a state of conversation,
Let's come with
if I'm on the wrong, I'll tell you I'm the wrong. If I'm on the if you can solve, but I don't solve ukiwa huko. Wewe ndio deal na kitu.
And what's with the need for you guys to like yell at us?
to
Yell. Unajua we do the yelling, but for me when a guy does the yelling, hey daddy, first things first. Kwa akili yangu wewe ni msichana.
But okay,
honestly.
to be
Yes.
Yeah.
Kwa akili yangu wewe ni msichana. The fact that you claim you're a man and you can't shut up or learn to sit down, calm down and talk.
Mimi ninacho pale kwa paradox ya you calling a man msichana hapo ndo niacha.
Because mbona portray your feminine energy?
Okay, if I could shout, okay, I'm not for shouting actually.
Yeah.
Me I'm not shout.
Exactly. So, wacha kutetea watu wengine.
Mimi so detei. Mimi okay, mimi nishuka kwa nini kama you call a man a woman.
No, for me I actually just switch off. Ukimaliza, so you know how you men are good at ukishamaliza, you just leave. Ukirudi, then we'll talk. So, yeah, please man, try to do that because I've seen a couple of you out here and you are big babies. Really big boys.
But okay, like to be honest, at times madam can be very can get into your nerves.
Then why stoop low to their level?
Don't step low. That's the problem. You should.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
if you fall to their trap.
Maybe I'm addressing the problem here. Them getting into your nerves. And they know what they're doing. You know, that's the.
They know what they're doing. Yeah, they know. But don't fall into the trap. That's what I'm saying. It's a trap. Don't fall into the trap.
So
just walk away.
Mwenyewe anajua. They know what they're doing. Anajua. Si ajui. So it's a choice. At the end of the day, it's a choice.
I don't shout.
Sijasema una shout, but inasema nikao unawatetea. So unaona
okay.
Tunakumwagikia.
Hata mimi ile part yosikia. Nisikie ni shout tena.
Ndio kifika hiyo part anza tu kanyaga kubo. Juu somebody will beat someone there, somebody will kill someone there, somebody will start shouting.
Yeah, shouting back.
Wow, tembea na Yesu utarudi.
Guys, tunafika swim by the way.
Masaa ifika. Guys, thank you. Thank you for watch. We gotta go and clean these bodies with blue water. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share, leave a comment for us to skip feedback zenyu and stuff. See you next time.
Take care.
Yeah, cheers. I hope Melan. Mwah.
Kudos.